Marshall, who put that there? I know it's been a while since we've been down here, but they've built that.
How?
All the way through COVID-19 with the social distancing, they were putting those bricks on the wall.
fucking Stark Tower? What do you mean?
Like, what the fuck?
What even is it?
So me and Marshall, we've come into town to collect comics from the corner bookshop, and we think that this Subway on this corner might be open.
We hope so.
I'm semi-erect at the thought of a nice Subway.
I want
think we might
that
be
foot long down my throat.
He does, he loves a foot long.
I love a foot
He's
long.
a foot long to satisfy him. Anyway, so we don't know if we have to phone up first and go and collect, but we have to phone up when we wait out, we would phone from outside.
Come on.
So here we go, we're here.
Don't believe the hype though. Oh god, I'm not excited, I'm quite scared.
We now deliver.
Uh-oh.
Open it for takeaway. Why not order and collect with the Subway app?
We are accepting card payments only.
Oh, fuck. Oh, but we haven't got no money. We've only got cash.
Think they'll let us off?
Shall we ask them?
I think we should.
Sad times.
This is...
The guy in the Subway wouldn't serve us because we only had money. So we ran to the bank and it was closed. And so he used the outside one. And it goes in a little envelope thing. And then I thought, oh, I better check a balance, so I'll go and try and pay on the card. And I think someone has to like look in the envelope and make sure I put £20 in the envelope for our Subway. So you know what that means, don't you?
No Subway.
No Subway.
Step in time, come on me, step in time. Step in time. Step in time. Step in time, step in time, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Step in time, step in time. Kick your knees up, step in time. Kick your knees up, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Kick your knees up, step in time. Round the chimney, step in time. Round the chimney, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Round the chimney, step in time. Step in time, step in time, step in time, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Step in time, you step in time.
It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. He traveled all around the world and everywhere he went, he'd use his word and all would say, there goes a clever gent. When dukes and maharaja pass the time of day with me, I say my special word and then they ask me out for tea. Ooh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. When the cat has got your tongue, there's no need for dismay. Just summon up his word and then you've got a lot to say. Better use it carefully or it can change your life.
Hey Jules, what do you say we finish this all together?
Heck yeah, dude, man!
Step in time, step in time, step in time, step in time.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Step in time, step in time, step in time, step in time.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Step in time!
Mary Poppins has put her dress off and shut up all your where she is now, Legoing.
Teach my kids. Everyone, this is Laura's second trip to Armenia. I I'm so excited to be here. You know, my fight with Courtney is really fresh, but I just want to set that aside, and I really hope that this trip is good for us.
Well, after my disappointment of Subway, we did obviously the Mary Poppins thing this morning, so that was good. I just finished my book by Darren Shannon. I'm sad because it's finished. There's nothing else that he's got that I haven't read. So I'm going to read some Mitch Albom. I used to read him back in the day. I think the last time I read a Mitch Albom book was about
a long time ago.
10 years ago, maybe.
Probably.
And he's got about 6 that I can, get on me little Kindle. So I'm kicking it off with The Next Person You Meet in Heaven. If you know anything about Mitch Albom, he's amazing anyway, so I'm sure it's going to be good. But I'm sad to be over with Darren Shan, because he's my little pal. I feel like I've been down the pub with him for a boozer, and he's left me hanging because I need to get his next one now. So there's definitely an interest again in all this reading like. I feel like an adult reading a book, because usually I just read comics these days.
I hope it carries on, once
Yeah.
lockdown's done. Like, it's a bit nervous to think, will it carry on? Will we keep it
PC
up,
Cast
keep it
has got me on a
going?
friggin' lead now as well. I've got a pre-order in for her, and now that I know that Mitch Albom's got these other 5 books, I'll probably want to read them. And Darren Shan will probably do something, and yeah. So I did a few rereads as well during this COVID-19, and so the ones that I used to like before, I'll probably like them again. I don't know where Tony passed. I haven't dared Google him because I bet he's got about 1 billion. Because he was one of my favourites. He was like a proper man sort of read, like things that we'd be interested in. But we'll see about what Mitch Albom's been doing. I think he's very he's a bit soft on his approach. It's always about like something
spiritual in it.
Yeah. It reads like he's like a proper nice gadget, but he likes basketball and stuff. So we'll see. Well, Laura's just finished. What was that, bag 3?
Bag 3, yeah.
And you're gonna go for bag 4.
Yeah, I've laid it all out ready. Pause that. Leave me dog. Shut up, Bruno Mars. So I made this outside wall. Can you see it?
No.
Little seating area, little hat stand. There's a poster of Joey outside.
Is there?
Yeah. Wearing his blue lipstick, and then inside it says "Live Tonight, Phoebe Buffay."
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's bag 3, and you got Joey with bag 3, with a little pizza box and a bit of pizza. You see him?
What was that?
Yeah, and you get Chandler with bag 4, and he's got his man bag. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do bag 4 now. And see how I get on.
Good luck with your building
I don't know
technique.
what number I'm on. I think I'm on like 100.
Wowza.
2 seconds, I'll tell you. No, 90. 97.
Cool.
This one starts at, so yeah. 97. Just keep going.
And we're back with Laura Moore, who's just opened bag number 4.
No, I just finished bag number 4.
Oh, she's finished bag number 4. She's got like things going on inside. Look.
Come closer. I've got like cookies in the cookie jar on the counter. You back? Wow.
Cool.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
There's Chandler, look.
Oh.
He's got a little laptop. Yeah. And you sit them on the little table, look. In the coffee shop. You can sit on there. Can you sit on there? See?
Wow.
Yeah. And there's a cool little service sign. I made this bit here, but what do you think it is?
Just curtain, isn't it?
Oh, it's a curtain. Oh, I couldn't work out what it was. I was like, what the hell is it? So yeah, I made a rug though. Look at the rug. But I think you can take it out. Look. You can take the whole rug and the table out.
Ah.
Good at. Look how hard that is. Intricate.
Mm.
And I think there's something else can stand over there because there's like a little dot. You could stand at the register if you wanted to.
Yeah.
There's a little dot there. Could stand in there, look, see?
Yeah,
See
he's
him?
getting served.
Yeah, like he's getting served. Or Gunther could stand over there, couldn't he? So I'm not doing any more now though because I'm tired.
Oh.
It's tiring building Lego. you
Well,
know.
they do cost a lot of money, so I suppose they are supposed to be like a time-consuming thing.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, we're not doing much tomorrow. Well,
I think you should have to try and do at least one bag a day until you're done.
well, I'll just do the last 2 tomorrow, and then it took me 3 days, hasn't it? But yeah, so it's very intricate, isn't it? It's like, you know when you build normal Lego and you get like chunky pieces? This is more like funny little pieces. I knew it would be with being all the coffee stuff and that. But yeah, it's good, I like it. I don't know where the hell I'm going to put it though. So tomorrow's this is all the outside. So you build along here, the doors. And then Phoebe sits here on the stage, so you build the stage up, and then here's the window that says Central Perk on it, on this bit here.
There's a sofa in there as well.
Here, so that'll be the last bag, is the sofa. Because you can take like the sofa out, the stage out, like I said, the rug out. You can take them out. Good,
Oh,
eh?
good. Very good.
Did you know there's a little menu on the wall?
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. Long Island cream. Fifth Avenue blend. Good, eh?
Very good.
Until tomorrow. And then...
Well, let me tell you, it's all been going at the Muir household today.
Busy.
Freaking Mary Poppins kicking her heels about, Lego building, comic book searching in town, and Subway disappointments.
Yes.
Well,
Not a lot. What did I read earlier about the shit? No, was it?
No.
No news from the outside world, just about us today.
Yeah, I was just had a day of reading. And
Oh, the rain was ridiculous.
the rain has not punished our wall much. We're quite pleased about that. As I can see by the video of the Mary Poppins that's just been on just a minute or so ago. But it hasn't killed it, so that's good.
No, it hasn't.
No.
Didn't rain on our parade.
You know,
Bomb.
try to.
Yeah, it did. So, we had a fun morning / afternoon. Doing a bit of theatrics in the garden.
Mary Poppins in it.
And then... Oh, I know your news.
What?
Your comic book thing. Go on, falling out.
Oh God, I don't know what's going on. People have been dicks in the comic book world.
Yep.
Saying they don't want to work with these people no more, so we can't get English distribution, and some of the things are like are about to finish, and then you're not going to get the last one because you're not American, or
You'd probably be able to import it.
it's going to be bad news for my comic book mate because he just opened a big massive shop and it was supposed to be like
Is it massive? Is
Yeah.
it that one that used to be the
yeah.
foreign food shop?
Yeah,
Oh, never.
it's got a big seating area in there, and of course no one can go in there and sit no more, can they?
It's not nice for him though, is it?
But he wasn't going to serve coffee, so I told him it was bullshit anyway. But that doesn't matter. He was going to do his game card things there and stuff, and people thought that they best save their comic book money up, and they didn't need to because they didn't.
It's not going to be a thing.
They've all fell out with each other. I don't know what's going on. DC are not going to work with Diamond no more or something. I mean, I don't really read much DC apart from my Suicide Squad, which I really enjoy. So that'll be a downer if that stops. But I think the other ones like Marvel and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's bad times. It's all got to do with Corona, we think.
Yeah, because like you were saying, everything's slow to be distributed and was all put on pause because of wherever they get them from, or
I know before we got hit with Corona, normally my comic book subscription is about 30 quid. And my Laura, she gave me my £30 to go and get them. I spent about £12. And I was like, well, you're like, Michael, there must be loads missing there. And it's been like £6 today, and it should have been like 90 or something because I thought...
yeah, well, there was like
yeah.
70 quid saved up, for which was about the right amount for what was missing, and if they'd been distributed correctly.
I don't want to get into debt with a comic book man, and I want it to be like
And you want to be nice to him and, like, still go there, but if it's going to be, like, shit, what's the point?
So I might have to change my dealer. I'll have to get them bought off Amazon or I don't know.
It's this thing, isn't it? You know, when you have something old school like that, like a subscription, you go and get it, don't you? Whereas, like your new 52s, because you have to get them off Amazon or wherever, you don't get them.
Oh, but what I did see in his comic book shop today, you know, that I read all the Walking Deads.
Yeah.
They've re-released it from number 1. You know, in like little, where I had like massive
Oh, yeah.
like issues.
Was
and
it weird?
I didn't. I wanted to open up, look, and then I thought, well, Mike is just gonna look like the one that you've got at home in it, and so then I didn't bother.
Just smaller.
Yeah.
So, pardon me, all the protests still happening.
How about this?
Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
There's been loads of businesses that have joined it and blacked out and all this stuff, and loads of protests still going on. But it's just crazy because the UK's got over 40,000 deaths for coronavirus now. It's just topped over it today. And you think, is protesting the really best to stay?
Is it a true thing that there's been more black people die of it or something? Did I read? Or was that fake news?
No, it was a statistic, wasn't it? Because they give you like an elderly statistic, an age statistic. I just read a statistic that said bald men are more likely to die from it.
But I got my fringe before COVID.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, so I understand the hurt and all that. But the protests need to stop. They need to stop, don't they? Cause
Different people are looting. Why are they looting over that? That's not like a...
Because that's not a protest, it's crime, isn't it? So it just shows the mentality of stupid people. You're doing nothing for this man's family and for this man that's died.
What a way to honour his memory by being a dick. That's not nice, is it?
You've got like fake people, you know, like influencers and that, you know, like
People just want to cause trouble.
like pretending to like board up shops and that for photo opportunities, and like
That was the same with COVID-19. People pretending they're frontline workers and they were just sitting at home just looking for glory. Getting the pictures in the paper and shouldn't it? Well,
yeah, pretty pathetic, isn't
Yeah.
it? But I'll tell you what else I've just read. You know Dominic Cummings, who went to Barnard Castle?
I like him, yeah.
Yeah, well, 20 protesters have gone and staged a die-in outside of his house today.
What does a dying mean?
They basically laid in the road and said that he's killed them because he went to Barnard Castle.
What fucking idiot. I would have took
I'd ran
selfies with
him
them.
over.
I would have got out my car and took selfies and just laughed at them. What a bunch of fucking idiots.
Ran him over.
Did they get t-shirts while they were in Barnard Castle? Where does they live, Leeds? Right across country. They were from London.
I'm assuming they're all from London, but they've all laid outside of his house today with signs saying "You killed us" for going to Barnard Castle. Tell you what, Barnard Castle's, it's going to go through the roof, innit?
I know, I want to go.
I totally...
I'm excited. I want to get a t-shirt.
They-
Maybe it's like a pin badge for my hat or something. Like Barnard
Where
Castle.
did they go today? Not Barnard Castle.
Yeah, they did.
No, did they?
Regina Amanda. To go and drop off a birthday present Barnard Castle.
It wasn't Barnard Castle.
Oh, they've got Starbucks in down.
Bishop
Barnard Castle.
Parkland. Where did they go?
They went to Bishop Auckland. I think you're right.
They went somewhere. Anyway, but we live near Barnard Castle anyway. So, but yeah, can you believe that? People are so pathetic. Sorry, it's late. I'm yawning.
It's a news of late.
Yeah, but I just thought I'd tell you because I thought it was quite amusing because, like, you understand you broke the rules and everything, but literally no
But let's
one
face
died.
it, most people anyway.
No, we never for the
We
first
never.
7 weeks.
But, like, we haven't spread no disease. I mean, if he went there and people had got COVID-19 off him, which I don't think they did because he didn't have COVID-19.
Well, no, everyone's
so
alright in Barney and that's where he
Yeah.
was.
Get a fucking grip, people.
But at the end of the day, you do what you take over and you sort of like parental role, don't you?
Everyone thinks they're a freaking doctor or something where they're going on. Oh, you
Yeah.
can't do that.
I am sick to death of all these pathetic people that tell you all these rules and regulations and all this, and you're like, oh mate, shut up.
Marshall got told off by an old woman, he said the other night because he was talking to his mate.
When?
Yeah, last night I think, and she said you two shouldn't be that close together. And he said they were, quite a distance, but maybe it's not quite 2 meters because they were walking,
Yeah.
and they got to go on a tiny path. It was either that or walk way in front, or
Yeah.
and she told him off. And he was like, "Oh, so's love."
Fair enough.
Well, that's what he didn't say that, but that's what I would have done. Like, what love?
But this is what we're going to have to get used to, because people can't be going on like that at people.
No.
Because everyone...
Look after yourself and pipe the fuck down.
And everyone is aware of the situation. We haven't all lived in a fucking bubble for 3 months.
I know. People are going to be like, oh, well, during this I had to do this. So did every fucker else.
Yeah, and it's going to be like, like we were saying about work and going back and how we're going to have to walk around and people are going to have to do certain jobs in certain areas and all that shite. And you just think, nah, like, just get on with your job like you normally would get on with it. But just, like, be aware of the situation.
It's savvy, innit?
It's like, I think they think people are stupid now. Like, they actually think we're fucking stupid. Like, we've been listening for all this time. I mean, if I'm walking down the street now, or if I'm standing next to someone, I can't say that I'm standing 2 meters apart from them.
No, and it's not even 2 now, isn't it? 1.
No, it's still 2.
I thought we were changing it to 1.
No, I can't change it because I don't know that that'll work.
Is 2 meters far enough then?
Yeah, well, that's what they say. But I mean, isn't there like wind all around us?
Yeah.
Like, if I cough and there's a breeze, does that mean you should have stood free?
How far would the spittle fly?
Anyway, so yeah. Still not at a McDonald's, but I did see a funny thing about people that had gone in funny things through the drive-thru.
We were so gonna do that as well. I
Yeah.
felt robbed of my meme.
And obviously they're not allowed to have the food because you have to be in a car. But there was people had gone. 4 lads had gone in dressed as a Jamaican bobsleigh team. Cushy 90s meme there. 4 lads had gone dressed as the In-Betweeners. Someone had took an actual real live camel and tried to like have it
Did you
as...
serve him with his camel?
No, they didn't serve any of them. And then someone had got a little Benz electric car and a little Tykes car and a cardboard car, and it was just really funny. But yeah, I've not had one, so...
Yeah, I would have served him, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah?
I'd have laughed as well.
I'd have took a selfie.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that's all.
Good night.
Adios.